What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was a pretty good weekend. Today it's pretty cloudy and rainy today, but it was a wonderful weekend though. Sun was out. It was a good time. Shout outs to everybody who went to Coachella in Palm Springs this weekend, man. I have to do that one year. Go to Coachella. That's always been one of my dreams, to go to Coachella. So hopefully by the next Coachella, I'll be there. I always want to go. It seems like a lot of fun. So, I can't wait to do it one day. So anyway, getting into this episode of Y&R. You know me, I like the scenes with Nikki and Victoria and stuff like that. And especially when Nikki be trying to give Victoria advice. But Nikki was kind of irking my nerves today a little bit. Like, for her to sit there, Vicky was telling her about her and Billy kind of getting back together, taking things slow this time. And Nikki was like, she felt that Victoria and Billy's relationship was unhealthy. For me, I felt that was very rich coming from Nikki, because everybody know her and Victor's relationship is anything but healthy. Her relationship with Victor the last 3 decades have been toxic and volatile and very unhealthy. So for her to sit there and tell Victoria that her and Billy's relationship is unhealthy is very rich coming from her. She's the last person who should be given that type of advice. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Her and Victor are not picture perfect. Like, Nikki need to chill, though. Like, Nikki really be acting like her and Victor stuff don't stink. I'm like, please, y'all had the most volatile relationship. So Victoria basically told Nikki about how Victor was not out of the country closing a business deal like he claimed he was. Really, he's in Vegas at some poker games or whatever, meeting up with some dude named Spider. Nikki was pissed. And she's sitting there talking about he better be where he say he is and stuff like that. I'm like, Nikki, Victor is not scared of your little threats. Like, Nikki swear Victor be scared of her little threats, talking about, he lied to me for the last time. Nikki, shut up. That man gonna keep lying to you. I mean, that's what Victor does, though. I'm not saying that he's right for doing it, because you should never lie to your spouse. But Victor's that type. He plays everything close to the vest. Like, when he's up to something, he's not going to tell you in the beginning what he's up to. You're not going to find out until the very last second when he wants you to find out. That's when you find out. Because Victor plays everything close to the vest. That's just how he does. He never tips his hand. And that's what made him a savvy business person and a savvy street person. Because you don't never do that. Victor grew up on the street, so he knows how to handle things. That's what I've said this all the time. That's what makes Victor so dangerous, because he's book smart, he's business smart, he's street smart. That's a deadly combination to deal with a person. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of times he always beat Jack Abbott. Jack is book smart, but Jack does not have that street smarts that Victor has. And that's what gives Victor the upper hand a lot, and gives him that edge, because he can beat Jack dirty and Jack wouldn't even see the move coming. And Jack, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes Victor great. I like the Jack character too, but it's like, you need to learn a thing or two. So they go to Victor's office and they searching around and stuff, looking for information that's going to lead them to figure out what Victor's up to. So she left him a voicemail, and Victor called her back. And, basically told her that whatever he's up to, he's going to reveal it to her soon. So she found some type of doctor's name and address and stuff like that. And come to find out, the doctor is a psychiatrist outside of Vegas. I'm curious, what the hell is Victor up to? Like, who is this doctor he's meeting up with? Why would he need a psychiatrist outside of Vegas? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because Victor, he's like one of the most secretive people on the show. I'm curious though, like, what is this man up to? Like, what is he doing? I wonder if it has something to do with Adam, though, because they recasted Adam and stuff. So I wonder if it has something to do with that, maybe. Like, what is this about? I'm me. I'm always, whenever Victor's hiding something or he up to something, I'm always intrigued, because it's gonna be something good. knowing him, or he plotting on somebody. So anyway, moving on from that. So Cain is on this little pity party for himself because Lily's getting out of prison soon and she wants a divorce and he needs Tracy's help in fixing his marriage. Tracy basically told him, like, I'm not getting involved in that. I'll give you advice and yada, 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 but I'm not about to play matchmaker. She's not going to do that. But in my opinion, I'm glad Cain did apologize to Billy. Even though Billy was a snitch and ran to Lily and told her something that Cain should have told her. But at the end of the day, if Lily really wants this divorce, I think Cain at this point should just respect it. I feel like their marriage has it's been too much. He cheated on her. She cheated on him. He cheated on her again, had a baby this time. She goes to prison. He cheats again by kissing another woman. It's too much. You know what I mean? So at this point in time, I kind of don't blame Lily for wanting a divorce. Their marriage has become toxic. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too many lies, too many affairs, too much hurt. You know what I mean? And she's been through a lot. Prison, obviously, in the time that she's been in prison, clearly has changed her. Because let me tell you, prison ain't no joke. So even though she's been in there a few months and stuff like that, it changes you rather quickly because you have to adapt to that new environment. And prison is a lot different, obviously, than being on the street. Like, you really got to protect yourself in there. You got to be tough in there. Prison really hardens you up. Like, even the softest, kindest person, prison will harden you up because you're going to have to be hard in there. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be tough in there because them inmates, they will try you. They will. And I'm pretty sure they've been trying Lily since she's been in there. So you have to, like, all your emotions and stuff. When you go in prison, all your emotions, you got to turn it off. You got to be blank stare. Cold. I mean, stone cold. Ice through your veins cold. That's how you have to be in there to survive. You know what I mean? Like, all that stuff that's going on outside with your family, your husband, your wife, whoever. You got to turn that off. That emotion, you got to turn it off up in there if you want to survive. Because all that being nice and soft and polite and, smiling all the time, it ain't going to work in there because they're going to eat you alive. So, prison has definitely changed Lily a lot. And while she was in there, obviously it gave her some time to reflect. So I don't blame her for wanting a divorce. Like, Cain keep talking about, what this is doing to him and the kids and yada, yada, yada. But what do you think she's going through in there? It ain't no picnic for her. Prison ain't no picnic for nobody. He make it sound like she on some royal retreat somewhere. No, bruh. She's in a 2x2 cell with 3 hots and a cot. Trust me, it ain't the ivory towers. That's for sure. She got it a lot worse than you have it. I mean, I understand you got to deal with 3 kids by yourself, but she's dealing with way worse than what you got to deal with right now. You know what I mean? Like, come on. People get killed in prison, all type of mess. So ain't no telling what she had to deal with up in there. So he should have been more understanding rather than going around, getting emotional and kissing on another woman. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. So, if she wants a divorce, respect her wishes. I respect the fact that he wants to fight for his marriage. I get it. But you need to respect what she wants also. And if she's just done at this point, then just give her what she wants right now. And if she wants to come back, then if you're still available and she's available and the time is right and y'all work through y'all issues, then more power to you. But until then, just do what she asks. So anyway, moving on from that, Billy, I feel like, is moving way too fast. Like, with this whole proposal to Vicky, he bought her an engagement ring. I feel like Billy's moving too quick. Like, Vicky was just telling Nikki that she wanted to take things slow. And now here he come buying engagement rings and stuff. Like, you're moving way too fast, bruh. Way too quickly. He needs to slow it down tremendously because you're moving too fast. So anyway, of course, Jack. He goes to Abby's new restaurant because, she getting ready for her opening and stuff like that. I like the new restaurant. I like it. It's going to be a restaurant / nightclub. I like the idea. It's basically going to be like 24/7. I like it. I like the layout of it and the decor. I like it. So, of course, Jack come up in there trying to pitch an idea to Abby. Basically, he wants to use her restaurant opening night to launch Jabot Collective. I'm glad Abby told him no, because number one, she doesn't want to get in the middle of this little beef between him and her mother, which I respect. Two, this is her night. You know, this is her big opening for her restaurant. Why would you try to come in and upstage her with your collection, your new Jabot Collective? Like, why would you do that? Why would you try to upstage her? You know what I mean? So Jack basically told her, you know, he gonna come to the event. He gonna leave his agenda at home. Good, you should, because this is her night. You know, she worked hard to get this restaurant open. And you want to use that, her big grand opening, for your launch, for your new Jabot launch? Like, that's not fair to her. It's not fair to Lola. It's not fair to Devon. They worked hard to get the restaurant open. It should be about them and their restaurant, not about Jabot. You know what I mean? Like, Jack was just being insensitive by even asking her to do that. You know, that wasn't right. So, of course, after Jack leaves, Arturo pop up. I'm like, Arturo, he talking about he want to talk. Arturo, she don't want to talk to you. Get on. I swear, like, even if Jason Canella was not leaving the show, I would not want her back with Arturo. Because if you could cheat once, you're going to cheat again. That's just once a cheater, always a cheater. If you're going to cheat one time, you're going to do it again in the future. Trust. A leopard never changes their spot. Not many do. So Devon come up in there kind of getting mad. Not mad, but he kind of scolded Abby a little bit because she told Mariah that he told her, or whatever the case may be, to use GC Buzz to promote the new restaurant / nightclub. I mean, why wouldn't you want to promote your new business? You own a station that gets exposure, so why would you not want to use that station to promote your new restaurant / nightclub, which is going to bring in a lot of people and a lot of money? Duh. I'm just saying, like, why not? So Abby came up with the idea to use some people, some artists from his record label to come perform when they turn the restaurant into a nightclub. After the restaurant portion is done for the night and they go into the nightclub portion, she wants to use his artists to perform, which I think is a dope idea. See, I like this, you know, be innovative, you know, be creative. I like it. So of course, Devon, you know, wanted Jet and Anna to perform and stuff. You know, of course, Anna was down, but Jet, you know, he was on the fence a little bit. But, you know, he decided, you know, Devon persuaded him to only do 2 songs. So he was like, okay, cool, I'm going to do 2 songs. Which I think is cool. Because it's obvious that he likes to sing, he likes to play the piano. He just wants to be back in the music business. But with his illness and stuff, you know, it kind of slowed that down. So, of course, Devon asked Elena to be his date for the opening. I like the two of them. So I just hope that she's not playing some type of game. That's what I hope that she's not doing. But I actually like the flow of chemistry between the two. I really do. And it's about time for, you know, Devon to move on, even though there's no time limit on it. But I'm glad that he's starting to move on. You know, but in the back of his mind, I'm pretty sure he feels probably like he's betraying Hillary a little bit by moving on. You know, it kind of makes you feel like you're cheating. You know what I mean? But hopefully, you know, he realizes that this is what Hillary wants. You know, Hillary will want him to find somebody that makes him happy and can give him the family that he's always wanted, the children and stuff in the future that he always wanted. You know, hopefully Elena could be that person. So, moving on from that. So, Jack gets home. And Tracy has some lip gloss from My Beauty or whatever that Ashley sent over. I guess a new ad or whatever. Ashley is playing a very good game right now. She's showing Jack that she can run a cosmetics company. And Jack is actually, you know, impressed by Ashley getting this company together so fast. I mean, she founded this company a few months ago and already is gaining so much, you know, traction in the media, and it's, you know, pretty much, you know, showing that they're going to be a game changer. But what I like, though, is that Jack is not letting this rattle him. You know, he's actually looking forward to the challenge. I like that. You know, Jack is getting that smile back. They don't call him old Smiling Jack for no reason. I'm actually enjoying this competition between them, you know. Hopefully nobody's company has to go out of business for this to work, you know, because I think there's more than enough market space for more than one cosmetics firm. You know, I know some people don't like the tactics that Ashley's using, but it keeps things interesting, to say the least. So anyway, this was a pretty cool episode. I enjoyed it. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.